5 minutes. Here we go.
I'm a little starstruck and everything.
That's all right.
I'm like, hold up, yeah, I know him. I've seen enough of his videos.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And your number, baby?
215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. Dr. Umar, UMAR. Lock me in.
And I got
Text
capitalize your you, but trust me.
Yes, ma'am. It's all right. It's all right.
What's the name? My name is Kieta, sweetheart. I'm gonna just text you.
And make sure you let me know you do transportation. So when we get to that point, I can. So when I need a ride to the store, you can pick me up so I don't have to get a rental car. See that? Hit you up and see what your capabilities are. Because we're going to bring students from Baltimore, from Eastern Shore, Maryland, from Philadelphia, from Chester, from Dover, from Wilmington. Just lying to the lady? From Trenton and from Camden. 8 spots. So we're going to need a couple. You know what I mean? Don't forget to send me that text. Okay. Got you, mama. All right now.
It was a pleasure.
Likewise, sister. Likewise. Damn, this guy. Look at him. This pookie. You know what I think I'm going to do before the summer's out, brothers and sisters? What you going to do, Umar? Do you know what I think I'm going to do before the summer's out, brothers and sisters? You know what I think I'm going to do before the summer's out, brothers and sisters? I think I'm going to have a cookout inside of Goofy and cut them trees down. You see how ridiculous this is? Look at this. What kind of man? Listen, you men in the building, we would not allow this. There's no way. Look at this. Part. This is crazy. I think I'm going to have a cookout. Look at this filth over here. We're not going to do the fest because we're saving all the money for the schools, and with the bank accounts frozen, we don't know what. It's always something with this guy. The hell going on? But I think I'm going to do a cookout. For all my supporters, y'all could come on out, play some music, some food. What do y'all think about that, brothers and sisters? FDMG cookout with some chairs, some music, some food. You see him rubbing his belly? I think we're going to make it pop. I think I'm going to do a cookout. Umar, why are you rubbing your pregnant belly, homeboy? What kind of man? What kind of man gets on a live stream looking like this, rubbing on his belly, his pregnant belly? Lene did a number on Umar. This guy up here pregnant, rubbing on his pregnant belly in front of bandos. What kind of man? What kind of man? See, Umar, now you know how it feels. You've been impregnating all these women all over the world. Now you know how it feels. All right. You know how women be rubbing on their bellies when they're pregnant? That's a Umar. He over here rubbing on his belly because he's pregnant. All right. Here we go. Our FDMG cookout. Now let me say this to the defamers, the instigators, and the haters. What you got to say, Umar? Go ahead. There we go. I'm gonna let you say this, and we're gonna come back and finish middle of the bar. What you got to say? Tubi and struggle streamers out there. Umar's so mad. Here we go. First of all, what I get 67 million hits on my Instagram a month. But listen, Umar, you're not monetized, so it's irrelevant. And see, that also goes to show you how inept you are when it comes to technology. If you're getting that amount of hits, which doesn't translate to anything, it doesn't translate to anything financial. What does that say about you, bro? See, I run my YouTube page as a business. Real talk. It's a business. Yeah, we have a good time. You know, I share information about Umar, but it's monetized. It's a business. So Umar, you may get 40 billion hits, but what does it say about you when you're getting 40 billion hits and you're not making a dime? See, it also goes to show you what you're about. What you are about is I want attention. I want views. I just want people to look at me. But it doesn't mean anything. That's just ego. And you know what, Umar, when you do a live stream like you did today, you only had about 400, 450 people. How is it possible that you have over 1 million followers on Instagram, but you only could get 450 people inside your live stream? That's not success. That's failure, bro. And you're not even making a dime. It's failure. What is that, like 0.045%? Is all you can get in terms of your audience to tune in? That's failure, bro. And you're not making a dime. So who's a struggle streamer? You the one living inside your mama closet. You struggling about their bank accounts got frozen. You up here begging for money. Now raise at least $1.6 million and still begging? Damn, pimp. You ain't got your own vehicle. You don't have a home. You ain't got a pot to piss in. Who the struggle streamer? You're the struggle streamer. You ain't just struggling with your streams, 450 people, bro. You struggling in life. I got, what is it, 4,000 people in here right now, Umar. And I ain't even got that many subscribers, but you got 1 million and you get what, 10% of what I get? It's a little more than 10%, but come on now. Here we go.
More than everybody else in the conscious community put together. Let me say it again. I get 67 million hits a month on my Instagram, more than everybody else in the conscious community put together. So my struggle streamers keep on struggling to bring me down. Oh, yes.
Yeah, see, this is Umar taking shots at me. You poor guy. You poor guy. You ain't gonna say my name, no. Real talk. Punk.
Struggle streamers keep on struggling to bring me down. Oh, yes.
Man, he really looking like a dope fiend, ain't he? He even moving like a dope fiend. Look at him.
With your 5,000 views, your 20,000 views, your 800 views.
All right, let me just be clear about something right quick, Umar. Okay, maybe he mad at somebody else. Yeah, you can't be talking about me, homeboy. Okay, this is just because I want people to be clear about the numbers. I'm real big into the timeline and numbers and that kind of stuff. Umar, let me look here. The last live I did got 51,000 views. The one before that, 65,000 views. The one before that, 79,000 views. The one before that, 38,000 views. The one before that, 29,000 views. The one before that, 48,000 views. The one before that, 38,000 views. The one before that, 32,000 views. Let me scroll down. 51,000 from a month ago. I'm just looking for some more of the higher ones. Anyway, the point is, Umar, maybe you're talking about somebody else. Still not a lot of views, but it's monetized. And I make good money here on YouTube, by the way. Thanks everyone who's supportive of the channel. See, Umar, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not tech savvy, and you don't know how to run your social media page. Your social media is a desert. It's what I call a social media desert. Yeah, people are looking, but what for what? You're not profiting off of it. It's just, if you think about it, you're working. Every time you post, that's an opportunity cost, and you be posting all the time. That's money. That's money. You're wasting money because you're not making any money, and you're wasting time on your Instagram page. You could be doing something more constructive where you're making money, or go do something at these trap bandos. You goofy, man. You goofy. Just totally goofy. Let's go.
Your 50,000 views. Struggle streamers keep on trying to take down King Kong.
Damn, look at this guy. Yeah, he really hurt. Look at him.
I want you to keep on trying to take down.
Wow, this guy. I ain't never seen Umar like this. Look at his hands. He up here crawling. He up here clawing at heaven. Look at him, boy.
Down King Kong with my 67 million Instagram views a month.
And you ain't made a dime. That's sad.
What y'all going to do when my Go Live channel is ready? What are y'all going to do when my independent Go Live channel is ready? I'm going
to explain something to you, Umar. You're not going to be getting the types of views that you get on your Go Live channel. You're not going to get the types of views that you're getting on your Instagram page, where you already have 1 million over 1 million followers. He don't understand social media. Furthermore, if you're going to charge people for this, because he was saying how he was going to set up a website for live streaming, if you're going to be charging for that, you can expect to get less than 4% of the people who are tuning in the first place on your Instagram live, maybe 7% at most. So what are you talking about, Umar? I'm talking about the people who tune into you live, 7%. You only had about 450 people today. He does not understand social media. I mean, how do you have over 1 million followers, but you're not making a dime?
It killed a whole movement, brothers and sisters. Just wait until we ready. Oh, Lord, just wait until we ready. Y'all done woke up the sleeping giant.
No, Umar. No, sir.
Newark, New Jersey. I will see you this Saturday, August the 9th.
All right. Okay, we're going to end it right there. We got a lot to get into this week. Okay, tomorrow, what we're going to do, because we only got through 11 minutes of video today. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to come right in and we're going to play the video up to the 11-minute straight through, up to 11-minute, 45-second mark. And then I'll continue with my commentary after that. It'll probably be a shorter show. Later on in the week, I want to get to Umar's interview when he was on the, and it's just a segment of it, when he was on the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast, because from what I heard, he was really wilding out at a certain point and just talking really, really sexually explicit, over the top. But that's what Umar does. And the person who sent this to me was Dear Woke Christian. Okay, so Dear Woke Christian was the one who told me about this, and we'll get to that during this week as well. But tomorrow we'll pick up. Tomorrow we'll pick up with this video. Then we'll watch the second video that he posted, and we should be able to get to all that tomorrow. And then that'll get us reset for Wednesday, where we get into the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. And it's probably like it's at the 1 hour and 40-minute mark of that video, so we won't watch the whole thing, but we'll be getting into that during this week as well. I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. I hope you enjoyed the show. Let me go ahead and close out this poll before we get up out of here. We have over 5,480 votes. How much begging will Umar do in the FMG update video? 6% said he won't beg. 8% said he will beg a little. 21% said he will beg a lot. And 65% said he will beg like a super pookie. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see how much more he's begging. At the bare minimum, he's begged a little. Okay. Okay, thanks everyone who participated on the poll. We had over 2,000 likes, and we had about over 4,000 people at the peak. It was over 4,000 people who tuned into the live. We'll be back tomorrow. What's your song? Which one is your song, Carol? Let me know. Is it it's a Snow Bunny Love? Because I can pull that up for you if it's Snow Bunny Love. Matter of fact, I have it queued up already. Okay, I'll play that one. Thank you guys again. Thanks everyone who sent their super chats. There's a couple more who got in here. Let me just make sure that I get to these real quick. Okay, I got that one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kiara. Thank you, Kid Craze. I got that one too. User 225 says Umar likes the school grass to be as wild, untamed, and untrimmed as the African savanna. All right, you're going too far with it. Okay, all right. Thank you for the subject. Derek says the baby got to eat. Yeah, if Umar set up, if he set up a GoFundMe or something, he was talking about he need money for his baby in his belly, I will send a couple bucks. I ain't gonna lie about it. Just to help a brother out. Thank you, Derek. For super chat. Vintage Chronicle says your facial expressions take me out. Oh yeah, I don't know. I just it's part of the show. I like to entertain. I like people to have a good time. Because Umar, he's so dark. He's a really dark person. And I like the thing I learned about darkness is if you shine the light on it, it's gonna retreat. Every single time. Yeah. And see, Umar, he had a misconception because he thought that I was a punk. Because, I kind of conduct myself a particular way. People get it twisted. I get it. Okay. But see, if people get in my presence, they'll see real quickly that I ain't about the bullshit. Okay. And I don't care who the person is. You do right, we good. You do wrong, I'm going to call you out on it. Okay. If it's my business, I'm going to call you out on it. Right. But see, what Umar doesn't understand is that the darkness I don't fear that. I fear a crocodile, but I don't fear the darkness. I just don't. I never have, and I never will. Right. So even though it's serious, the topic is serious, and it's no joke. We have to infuse some brevity into it. We have to infuse, some comedy into it, and we got to infuse some joy into it too. Otherwise, it'll turn dark, and that's not what I'm about. Okay. You shine the light on the darkness, and it will retreat every single time. Real talk. Thank you, Vintage Chronicles, for the kind words and the super chat. I appreciate it. Whole Southern Cook says to the slow dummies. Lennon and other creators create platforms off whoever is popular. That's business. I'm a broker from popular items, dumb brokies. Yeah, it is. It is a business, and it has to make sense from a business perspective. See, the thing is that, especially when we get older, we don't have time to waste like that. It has to make sense, and you guys make it make sense, literally and figuratively. That makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there is a dynamic in here where it's necessary to get this message out, but it also has to make financial sense. And it also goes to show you, see, Umar could have funded this school project just on social media. He wouldn't have to ask for a dime. I say I haven't asked since I started covering Umar. I haven't asked people to send me anything. You guys realize that, right? Haven't asked people to send me anything. I don't tell you guys to send me super chats. I don't tell y'all to send me cash apps or PayPals. None of that stuff. See? I wasn't even monetized when I first started covering Umar. I want people to think about that. See, Umar could have funded this FMG school project on social media alone without asking for any money. He could have monetized his Instagram page with 1 million followers. He could have monetized a YouTube page. By this point, he would have had close to 1 million followers or subscribers. And this guy, he would have been bringing in bare minimum $100,000 a month. But no, he has to resort to scamming. See, and he wouldn't even have to ask. He could have just done the videos and people would have been supportive. Like I said, since I started covering Umar consistently, and again, I wasn't even monetized when I first started covering Umar consistently, which was towards the end of 2018 and 2019, I haven't asked anyone for anything. See, but if you do good work and you approach it as a business and people enjoy it and find value in it, then everything else will follow. But Umar, he's not even intelligent enough when it comes. He's not tech savvy. That's what the real issue. He's not tech savvy. He doesn't understand social media to where he could have monetized a different social. It could be Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Just that combination alone, he would have been bringing easily $100,000 a month, and then use that to fund this school project. But he doesn't understand a business, and he doesn't understand how social media works. But I do. Okay, I know more about how social media works in business. I'll say it that way because I used to run business. I was a failure at that, but I do quite well on YouTube, and it's thanks to the cookie crush that I appreciate. I don't take it for granted. I want to thank everyone who's been supportive of this channel. We're at 80,000 subscribers. I want to thank everyone who's been supportive financially of this channel, on here on my YouTube page. I do appreciate it. Super chats, cash app, PayPal. Thank you so much. I do not take it for granted. All right. We have to make sure that we're using our time wisely. And yeah, when we put in the effort, we should be compensated on some level. And if you're not, then it becomes a waste of time. And there's an opportunity cost. Umar, he's wasted so much time. He's on social media all the time and not making a dime for it. And y'all think that somehow he's business savvy to where he's going to run a school? Listen, last point, and thanks for bringing this up. If Umar can't make his social media work to where he's making money off of social media with his wide range social media influence, because he's a social media influencer. If he can't make it work financially and as a business there, why would people think that somehow he's going to be able to make a whole school financially viable as a business? Hit the one. See? And ain't got a penny to rub together. That's Umar. Thank you, whole Southern Cook. Thanks for bringing that up. Good point. And then Stone Cold Jim sent in a super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay. Everyone, thank you again for tuning on. I hope you all enjoyed the show. If you did and you haven't hit that like button, go on and hit that like button. I definitely appreciate that. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. And also thanks for all the super chats. We broke the record for super chats today. Ginger Spice says, thanks for all you do for calling out this joker. He is a joker. This will help people speak up on all his wrongdoing. Yeah, I sincerely hope that more people cover Umar. And I sincerely hope that more women come forward. And there's been women that's come forward. Now, they've told me their stories offline wherein they didn't want me to go public with it. They want to keep their anonymity, and they don't want it to be spoken about publicly. And I always honor that, no matter what. Horror stories, people have no clue. That's what people say. Why you go so hard at Umar? Well, you don't know. You don't know what I know. I mean, this guy, he's diabolical. Okay, he's evil. Real talk. And I don't like talking like that. See? But he's an evil person. And if you guys knew the stories that I'm not at liberty to speak about here, then you guys will understand why I go so hard at Umar and why I will continue to do so. Real talk. And I hope that there will be women at some point who are comfortable enough, whenever in your own time, when you're comfortable enough, if you ever get to that point, to come in onto my platform, and you're welcome to share your story here on my platform. It's a safe space, and I've been telling people, that's another thing real quick. There've been people that say, well, you know, why don't you ask them this question, or why don't you push back on this? That's not my job. That's not my job. My job is to create a safe place to where they feel comfortable, right, to tell their story. I'm not here to intimidate them through critical, going at them critically. In other words, like interrogating them. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to allow these women to share their stories and do it comfortably. And if people don't understand that and they're not with it, well, get the fuck on. Real talk. Because it ain't about you. I can give a shit. See, it's about all these victims out here. Real talk. I'm not here to interrogate victims of Umar. I'm here to give them an opportunity to shine their light on Umar's bum ass so that he will retreat like the coward that he is, because darkness always concedes to the light. Real talk. People have no idea how evil this guy is. Lene, no. Thank you, Ginger Spice. And again, if anyone would like to come, I think for super chat, if anyone wants to come forward and speak on my platform, or if you want to do it privately and you don't want me to share with anybody, because there's different tiers to this, you can email me at lennonhonor@yahoo.com. Okay. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning on in. Cook Crush Chat's undefeated. I appreciate all y'all. We'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. I'll set it up tonight, and then we'll run this back and finish up with that video, with the video we're covering today, and then the follow-up video that Umar did, and that'll get us reset for Wednesday, where we'll get into the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast. And there's just a segment of Umar. He's talking crazy. Boy, he's something else. All right. Again, shout out to the Cook Crush Chat, and as we always do.
You're fancy, huh?
Yeah, black community activist. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Well, good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit so I can get some shout outs to everybody. Shout out to the Cookie Crush Chat is undefeated. We got to get some merch up here. All right, thank you. If y'all don't stop bringing up fingers, I'll appreciate it. Please. What's up, man? Thank you, Gerald, for tuning on in. I appreciate you. GS is in the building. I appreciate you too. M. LaBelle. I hope I'm saying that wrong. I'm probably not saying it wrong. Umar has yet to address. Yeah. I actually, that book has been delivered. It's in the mailbox. I got a notification. I got to go and check it out. All right. What's up, Lene? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Manzette tuning on in. One Sexy Virgo. Whole Southern Cook. Derek's in the building. KO. I don't want to put that on here. Thank you, Matt. Kai Bob's in the building. Thanks for tuning on in. Then you missed my second super chat, but no problem. I know you had many. Thank you in the mods for a great show. But, yeah, let me go see if I can find it right quick. Barbie, let me scroll back through here and see if I can find it. Shout out to the Cookie Crush Chat. I appreciate y'all. All right, I'm still looking.
Cookies. Crush.
Yeah, Barbie, I'm not seeing it. I'm about halfway through. I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button if you enjoyed the show today. Thanks to the mods for handling the business. Thanks for all the super chats. This one gang. I appreciate it. I'm still looking for B. I don't see it. It must be from real early. Let me keep going here. I'm still looking. Now, I did not see a second super chat. I feel so bad about it. I'm at the top. I only saw one on here. Oh, I feel so bad about that. Par B, if you remember what you what if it was a question or a comment, if you remember what it was, email it to me and I'll bring it up tomorrow during tomorrow's live stream. Yeah, I'm looking for it right now and I feel so bad. Now I'm scrolling back down to see if I can find it. Because I like to make sure that I acknowledge people because I really do appreciate the support and I don't take it for granted at all. And I know I miss people from time to time, but I really try my best to get to all of the super chats. Yeah, I'm still looking. I'm going through a second time. I saw the first one, which might have been the second one. I just didn't see a second one. Yeah, so you did get 5 memberships. That was earlier, about 3 hours ago, and thank you for that. I thought I acknowledged it. If I didn't, I apologize. So that's right here. Thank you for that. Maybe that's what I missed. Because I can't remember if I got that or not. That's that one. Yeah, because this is gonna bother me for the rest of the night. I'm probably go to sleep thinking about it. Probably gonna dream about it with an alligator, talk about we didn't get. Alligator gonna have a sign around his neck talking about you didn't get my super chat. So I'm tripping. I'm scrolling all the way down to the bottom because if I gotta find it if it's on here. I don't see it. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. All right, it's not coming. I don't see that. A second one. And I'm now at the bottom. It's not on here. Okay, Par B, make sure if you remember what you said, if you can email it to me, and I'll make sure to share it with people tomorrow. I apologize. I do not see. I went through it twice. Okay, thank you all so much. It's gonna bother me. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Again, if you haven't hit that like button, you enjoyed the live stream, go on and hit that like button because it'll help with the algorithm. All right, we broke records again today. Cookie Crush chat is undefeated. And I love y'all, okay? Talk to y'all soon. Take care. Peace.